you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, so a few days ago, I came out with a few, like a series of Joshua versus Klitschko videos, and one of the videos I forget exactly what I said, but it was something to the effect that if you know when Klitschko get hit, how was he going to react, and so on and so forth. Because I've just seen different tendencies from Klitschko when he gets hit. He behaves in certain ways. This isn't me just making it up. It's watching a lot of his fights, and I've seen him do it. But fair enough. Somebody said, well, shit, we could say the same thing about Joshua. And you're right. We can say the same thing. What is he going to do? And when I seen him get tagged really good against White, he didn't fall apart. He didn't go down. Um, you could tell he was buzzed. You know what I mean? But he pretty much overcame that within a few seconds, man. To be honest with you, he did. I didn't see him unravel. I didn't see him try to grab and clinch and hold or tackle the guy or anything like that. He pretty much had his head clear. Although White didn't really follow up with anything significant after that. Um, but when I've seen Vladimir Klitschko, as great as he is as a fighter, that he will go down, he just panics, man. He goes for clinches and holds and body slam. He just panics when he gets hit with when he gets clipped with good shots. And the thing is that's what I'm saying, man. You're fighting a good combination puncher to where, and the guy is strong to where if Joshua, at least from what I'm thinking, if Joshua does hit him and he buzzes him, Klitschko's not going to have the luxury of just, okay, I'm going to put the vice grip on you and hold you until I clear my head. I think AJ is just as strong as Klitschko, especially if they try to get in, especially if Joshua sees that he hurts you or buzzes you. I don't think there's going to be no really holding on to him, and unless you literally tackle him to the ground. You know what I mean? I think he will be able to fight his way out of your clinch, especially if you're buzzed and you're trying to hold him and your thoughts aren't even all there. You know what I mean? Your mind's scrambling. Then he's a good combination puncher. So he's going to be putting more than just one good shot on you. He's going to follow it up. Dillian White couldn't follow up that left hook that he landed on Joshua. He got too excited. He started winging punches. People talk about how Wilder swings at guys when he has them hurt. I mean, shit, White was swinging pretty wild when he clipped Joshua with that shot, and he seen him. He was buzzed. He really couldn't follow up because he was so excited. He couldn't pinpoint anything. Everything was off, and he was just flailing his arms, and probably not to the degree of Wilder, but he was flailing a lot of shots. He couldn't land anything to capitalize on what he had did. Where I think Joshua, a guy like Joshua, is the perfect guy to capitalize when he gets you hurt. His combination punching, the timing, the rhythm that he fights in. To me, it's just me. I think he's the wrong guy to have in front of you if he has you hurt. Just like Klitschko to some degree, man. I think because Klitschko can put his punches together well, especially if he has you hurt, he will try to finish you now. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's to the point where if Klitschko has you hurt, he's still going to try to fucking grab you. Nah, Klitschko can put together some good combinations too, man. So, yeah, if Joshua gets buzzed, clip, hurt, I expect Klitschko to follow up a lot better than Dillian White was able to. Trust me, I expect him to be able to follow up a lot better than White was able to. But if I guess we'll see on fight night, man. I guess we'll see. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I mean, if Joshua, this is the heavyweights, man. If Joshua gets clipped and Klitschko can follow up on it, shit, there's a possibility he could knock Joshua out, man. But I just don't see it. I just don't see it. As unproven as some of you think Joshua is, I think that he's more into coming into his own and figuring out who he is as a fighter. I think there's a better chance of that happening and developing than Klitschko being better than what he used to be or regaining that form that he used to have. That's just me, man. A lot of you think that I'm this huge Joshua fan, and it's so funny on YouTube. It's video to video. One video I'm a fanboy of Joshua. The next video I'm hating the guy. You know what I mean? So I'm used to it. It's YouTube, man. But no, I'm not just trying to be this Joshua fan, but I'm just going off what I see. History of older fighter, older past their prime champions fighting the new guy, the new guy that's in his prime. Usually history, man. I'm going by just history and what I've seen from these guys recently. History tells me to roll with the young fella. You know what I mean? And from what I've seen in their recent fights. So I'm going with the young fella. It has nothing to do with hating on anybody. History, man. If you guys don't know it, I'm not going to sit here and keep explaining history. You guys just go back and just look at younger champions, older champions. Yes, sometimes the old wily veteran can pull it off. But usually, especially with the heavyweights, it's always the young fella, man. That's just how it is, y'all. It's not me, man. It's just history of the sport, y'all. You know what I mean? But we'll see on fight night. We will see on fight night. Because one thing about history, it can be rewritten sometimes, man. So I guess we'll see, y'all. I'm out.